What's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we have got the Miami Grand Prix. So we have made a custom livery for this, which I will put up right now. But I think this is actually quite a nice livery. Hopefully the performance will be better with Colapinto and Paul Aaron. But we got sprint race, quali, then the sprint race, then the quali, then the actual race. So hopefully it works out well. But we've got our development to do. But something has failed, so we'll have to redo that. But I think the car is performing a bit better now. So yeah, we'll have to go into the weekend in Miami and hopefully put on a good performance for both our teammates. So we've got a new sponsor discovered, which we'll put on our car. I think we should go as like Paul Aaron could be good, but Franco Colapinto probably, because you can carry out more pace. But oh no, the engine is done. The engine's done for already, so hopefully that doesn't blow up in quali or in the race, black sprint race. But it might in what's called in actual Grand Prix. Here we go, we go on to our first lap. And the engine is just getting worse and worse as the time goes by. But the car is handling quite well, and the Haas, they're doing quite good this season, getting into Q3 a couple of times, so we can't complain. But as we go pole, we should be able to go pole, and then at the end of Q1 we go down to P16, so we make it into Q2, Paul Aaron in last, so that isn't very good from him, but we need to put some more upgrades on his car so we can just drive as Colapinto. Here we are in Sprint Quali 2 as we go round one of the final corners onto starting our first lap of Q2. Hopefully we can get into Q3, that would be quite nice. But here we go, into the chicane now. We take that very nice, and I do like the design of the car, but I did want to make it all metallic, but we go purple in second sector. But as I was saying, I wanted to go metallic, but it didn't look nice. The red and the blue looked horrible. Like on the front, just underneath the halo, that's metallic. It doesn't look bad, it doesn't look the best. So here we go around the final corner. Where will this put us? So we cross the line. We go P5, 4? No, P5. No, 6. But here we go, so we get knocked out into P13. So we are for the formation lap of the sprint race. So I wonder how we will do. Well, I'm thinking maybe top 4, maybe top 3, maybe, possibly. Well, defo top 5 if we perform well. Well, it's only 10 laps, so you never know, but I think points. But I'm thinking of top 5. But here we go, lining up on the grid. Will we get a perfect grid spot? Will we line up perfect? We're going to go a bit to the right to try and get it on Antonelli at first overtake. Waiting for all the other cars to line up. And then here we go. One red light, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's lights out, and away we go for the Miami sprint race as we get a good start as we go down the inside. And we're going to get Carlos Sainz. We make a bit of contact, but we overtake him. Now Oliver Behrman and Esteban Ocon in front in the top 10 already as we activate our ERS. As we go into the S's, a bit wide though, a bit of oversteer. As we go very wide there, as Carlos Sainz looks for the move. As he nearly makes it. As he does make it, are we going to get back past him as we go around the inside of Carlos Sainz as we make the move on the Williams? We've still got Oliver Behrman and Fernando Alonso ahead of us. We need to overtake them. But we're driving quite well to be in P9 already, nearly in the points. But here we go, Fernando Alonso overtakes us on the next lap on the first back straight. But we get it, and there's a lock-up from Oliver Bearman, which gives us the move on Esteban Ocon. We slowed him down. As we go into the chicane, will we be able to get Oliver Bearman on this second back straight? As we go round the corner onto the back straight, will we get him? We didn't get the move, but we're on the home straight now. Esteban Ocon behind us, and he spins out. So he's a yellow flag with 5 laps remaining. Is that going to be a safety car? Possibly a red flag because he's in the middle of the track. No, it's not. Here we go. We've got Lewis Hamilton overtaking us on the next lap. No ERS, so we can't do anything about it. Is Carlos Sainz going to look on making a move on us? He is. He doesn't have it. Will we make the move on Lewis Hamilton? No, we won't. We're about to go through the chicane. Buddy is starting to get away. You might get the DRS on him and maybe catch up with him. So here we go. As we go on to lap 7, we've got Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso behind us. As we're leading by a good margin. And then we make contact. And we spun. Is that the race over? Is that going to be Colapinto's race over? No, it's not. We've got 3 laps remaining and we are in last place with full wing damage. That is not good for us. But here we go as we box. We're going to box for the soft tyre compound to hopefully get a fastest lap. To show that we have still got the race pace, possibly catch up with the car ahead. But Fernando Alonso is also in the pit box for the soft. He must have gone for the same strategy as us and maybe he got damage. Here we go. 7.7 seconds is the stop. But no, they've messed up the front wing. That's not good for us. Maybe our catching up with Fernando Alonso is a no-no. But here we go. 10.0 seconds exactly. As we leave the pits, our engine's getting worse and worse. As we're on lap 8 of the Grand Prix. As we go through the S's now. We go to start our hot lap. We'll be able to get the fastest lap. As we start to nearly go through the S's. ERS is fully activated. We don't have the DRS, but we'll be able to catch up with Fernando Alonso in this lap. As we go through the S's now. It's handling a lot better on the soft tyres. But we lose it there. We go a bit wide. We keep going wide there. Maybe that corner's not good for the car. But here we go. Max Verstappen wins the Miami Grand Prix. Or the Miami Sprint race. And here we are. We come in last place because of our unexpected crash. But Oscar Piastri driver of the day. Now we've got normal qualifying and the race. So let's go to that now. So here we are for actual qualifying with Franco Colapinto in the Miami livery. As we go around the final corner, our engine is going to blow up soon. I can just tell. So now we start the lap. So let's see where we come out. For a car that's not that bad, like that's new, it's not a bad performing car for only like I think 7 races in. It's quite a good performing car. Just let's hope that the gearbox ICE and the MGUH just doesn't explode halfway through the race. And also the traction control. As we go around the final corner, we did forget to put DRS on for a couple of seconds. Where will it put us? As we go, P7. Which isn't what we wanted. But we'll go around for one more lap. So here we go round for our final lap of Q1. As we've been knocked to P15 if we don't do this lap. So here we go. Hopefully we can get put hopefully into the top 10. But we lose Delta into that corner. So we go on to the final back straight. We aren't gaining any time, so this isn't looking good. But we do gain a bit of time now. We finally activated the ERS and the DRS. As we cross the line and we are still in P15. So, where does it put us? We go P20. We are knocked out in Q1 with our teammate in P22. Because we've got Lewis Hamilton second. Lando Norris fourth. Oliver Bearman makes it into Q2 again. He's doing quite good. So let's get on to the race. So here we are starting the formation lap. We are the only ones on hards. Everyone else on softs and probably mediums. I'm not sure. But here we go. We're starting in P17 with Esteban Ocon, Alonso as well in front of us, and Albon and Hulkenberg behind us. Hopefully we get a good start. But we're going to have to see. Hopefully we get a good spot on the grid. Like a good lineup. Hopefully more to the right we're going to line up. But yeah, here we are coming on back to the home straight, and we are going to go to the right hand side. Hopefully we get it purple. Warm up the tyres final bit, but we get green. Not bad though, not bad. So here we go. 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4, 5, and it's lights out and away we go for the real Miami Grand Prix. And we get actually a very good start. From P17 we go around the outside, P17 all the way to P9, down to P10, back to P9. As we are racing Carlos Sainz. We use our overtake button, but we lose a lot of time through there. And there. But here we are on to lap 4 now. Managed to make it down to P8. Kimi Antonelli is behind us, and Oscar Piastri in front by 2.2 seconds. We will be able to catch up, but our engine is destroyed, so hopefully it's okay to carry on with the race and hopefully to finish the race. But here we go, about to go onto the back straight now. Bit of a weird exit there, but here we go. To go onto the back straight with Bortoleto, Sainz, Bearman and Antonelli behind us. Bortoleto makes the move. Can Carlos Sainz come and make the move as well? He's looking at it. We don't have any DRS, but it's going to be is it going to be 3 wide? But we make the double overtake, do we? Are we going to get it on Bortoleto? No, we're not. We get the move on Bearman. We need to get the move on Bortoleto next, and which we do on lap 6. Here we go, going down back straight. Our engine is getting destroyed. The gearbox is nearly gone. On 73%. Bortoleto gets past. Are we going to outbrake him? Yes, we are. As we go around the inside, our tyres are still looking okay. 15%. But George Russell is in the pits on lap 6 on the soft tyres. Here we are going on to the back straight with Oliver Bearman and Bortoleto right behind us. This is going to be a close one. Only both going to overtake us, but we have enough energy hopefully to pull away. We put the energy on a bit too late. Oliver Bearman makes it past. Are we going to see a move from me? Yes, we go around the inside. It was very clean. Lowey Racing back into top 7. Here we are on lap 8 now, using all our energy. We'll make a bit of contact with Oliver Bearman. He has ERS and DRS on. Bortoleto and Antonelli all get past. It's 3 wide. Can we make a move? We can. We make it a triple move into that corner. As we go round into the chicane with Oliver Bearman, Antonelli, Bortoleto and even Doohan starting to gain. As we go now onto the back straight. Here we go. Lap 8, we're deciding to box. It's a risky strategy, but it might work. We're going to go to the medium compound. So let's see if this is a good stop. But if it's a good stop, then I think it's going to be good for us. We go into the box now. It is a perfect stop. Where are we going to come out? Hopefully we'll come out ahead of Nico Hulkenberg if we go around turn 1. Nico Hulkenberg has just gone past. We'll be able to catch up with him. We'll have to see. I reckon we will. It's just our engine is absolutely battered. We've got 1 stop left onto the hards. But here we go. Down to lap 10 down to P18. Esteban Ocon in front. We're racing quite good though. There's still lots of drivers still need to box. But Antonelli behind us is going to be a threat. As you take that chicane very nicely.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid
here we go.
we can do. Try and drive around it.
Into the back straight, our engine's getting even worse. The ICE 80%. Kimi Antonelli makes the move on us. Will we make the move back? It's a double overtake down the inside. That was a beautiful move. Here we go, lap 11 now. Teammate status. 10 seconds ahead. But like 2 seconds off our time, or 1.9. Oh, we cut that a little bit. But here we go, lap 11. The gears are coming back, but it would only go 1, 2, 3, then 5. 4 was gone because the gearbox is packing in. There we go, lap 13 now. The engine is getting absolutely destroyed. Are we going to have to retire soon, or can we keep it going? This is not going to plan. Down to P16. But here we go, lap 13. We will have the DRS. Lap 14 now, the car is just slowing down. It's not going very well. Struggling to turn, struggling to just control it. But hopefully it goes okay here. But as you've seen right now, we have had to retire the car because it's just not driving well. We had to. The gearbox was just faulting. Everything was faulting. But yeah. So guys, we had to retire the car, which isn't good. But where did our teammate come? Not in the points. He came 15th, which is actually good for Paul Aaron. But yeah, that is not very good for us. Oh, we've got the early talks with Paul Aaron, so let's go to the meeting. Well, here we are, our first meeting. Let's finish the meeting there.
Things are progressing well. We've got a bit more into the weeds of discussions following that first early meeting. In a good way, you know, details. I'll keep you posted. It's not over the line yet.
So that's interesting. We have got nearly 2 fan rating. We are beating Williams in that owner training. Have we got something else? Yes, we have. What do we go for? Receive 20 resource points every time a development fails. Oh, we've got personal too. Gain fan rating each time the facility improvement is completed. Here we go. Let's just auto-fill these. But what else have we got? Performance. Our engineering, here we go. So, let's research some new things. What does it want us to research? Oh, there is a discount. And then, our development. We need to develop the chassis. which, here we go. And also durability. And put them on standard. And we have got, what have we got to assign? So we put them onto Aaron's car. Because if we drive as Colapinto, then Aaron can get the points too. Let's just change the engine because we don't want what happened just. There we go. And then also, our customization, we can change it back to our normal car. Which is here. The Lowey Racing is back. But we have also got some new sponsors that we could put on the car. But we don't know where. Where could they go? We need fan rating 2 so we can put it there. I mean, on the side of the car, on one side of the car. We need the third one. Wait, what does it look like? Also, we got the different colour as well. Have we got the same for the Xenon? Yes, we have. But if we look to change... If we look to swap with... Is it this one we just got? That one doesn't look as good. Yeah, so we stick to Venus at the moment. But this is going to be the car returning. And we can also change the suit back to how it was. Where is it? Here it is. Our team is back. And the gloves, of course. Is it these ones? Is it them ones? Yes. And the team is back. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure you like, subscribe, to post notifications on so you don't miss any of this content. And also, go and watch the breaking point video that I've put here on the screen. And also the F1 25 My Team Korea Jeddah. Because that was just a crazy race that you would love to see. Anyway, see you in the next one.